are back at the Eaton Family Thunderdrome, and it's time for Meet 2 of the Touring Car Masters. We had such a great Meet 1. Meet 2 is going to be even better. We got a good cross-section of cars here. The only car to win last meet was in lane 2, Arif Santoso, the Indonesian driver. He made it all the way to the championship race and came in 4th overall. The lanes 3 to 5, they all finished 3rd in their preliminary races. Oh, we got them all here. We got Miguel Ferreira in the Sierra. Sierras are pretty darn quick. Porsche is Daksh Malhotra from India. And lane 5, from the Philippines, it's Alon Cruz. And all the way over in lane 1, he had a pretty bad start. Mark Sloan in the GT Scorcher coming in last. So yes, the favorite is Santoso in 1. Who's going to challenge him? Well, I'm not too sure. It's too early in the season. The Dimachinis. Dimachinis are a very quick car. So I'm thinking maybe Alon Cruz. We'll give him a run for his money. Let's find out who the first car in the championship race will be.
Good job to Cruz in 5. Santoso's past Sloan. Ferreira's off after him up the middle. But Santoso keeps pulling away. It's Santoso for the win. That's another championship race to go into.
Arif Santoso takes the win off a fast finishing Miguel Ferreira, who pushed him all the way in the Sierra. Race 2. Oh, this is a good one. Again, we've only got one race winner from last week, and that's Big Phil Ryleman in lane 5. He's in the Copo Corvette, legendary Corvette. He was 2nd overall in Meet 1. He raced in the 4th race up against Carlos Cruz. So their little rivalry continues. Can Carlos come back? I'm not thinking so. I'm giving Phil the favoritism. The other cars? Well, William Brown, the New Zealander, in the GT Scorcher, lane 1. He got a 2nd in the preliminaries. He might push. Angelo Bautista in lane 2 in the Porsche, and Isaac Washington in the Chevelle. That's a nice car, the Chevelle. Both had 3rds. So these guys are pretty close. Let's see if they can challenge Phil Ryleman.
Cruz and Ryleman nose to nose on the inside. Brown sitting in 3rd on the outside. Bautista passes him. And Carlos Cruz crosses the line ahead of Ryleman. Ryleman's gone.
One favorite and finalist bites the dust. Revenge gained by Carlos Cruz, the Mexican. Always good when the Mexicans beat the Americans. They love it. We go on to race 3. We got a couple of Aussies in this one. Going head to head, lanes 1 and 2. John Winslow finished third overall last meet, getting a good win there in the preliminaries. Poor old Paul Taylor in the 65 Galaxy finished up fourth. Whew, it's chalk and cheese, really. I'm thinking John Winslow is the favourite because he did beat Kenji Sato, in the GT Scorcher in lane 4 in the championship race. But this GT Scorcher is pretty quick. Are we going to get another bit of revenge? I don't know. Who else we got in the race? Oh, Frank Norman from US. This Audi has not come up to specs this season. He ran dead last in the preliminaries, so we'll see if he improved today. We got Fast Fellion. Who's in Fast Fellion in lane 5? That's Alejandro Flores of Mexico. He also finished fourth. So I don't think Taylor, Norman, or Flores are going to figure much. It's between Sato and Winslow.
Good race, nice and tight. Sato is knocked into Flores. Winslow has a huge lead up the outside. He'll cross first, followed by Norman. Then the big bad Galaxy of Paul Taylor.
With two finalists in the same meet, we expected one of them to go out, and we expected Sato to go out and Winslow to win, but we didn't expect how he went out, crashing into Alejandro Flores, and they just slid all the way for fourth and fifth, giving Frank Norman a second place, and Paul Taylor in the Galaxy, the big bad Galaxy, coming up with a third. Those guys would normally not get that high. So luck with them, luck against Sato. We go to race 4. Most of these cars, fourths and fifths, struggled in the first meet, but Rohan Kaur won the whole darn thing at his first try. The Indian driver in the Dimachini, the red Dimachini. Damn fast car. I don't think anyone here is going to challenge him. Should get a good challenge from the Sierra, you would think, with Budi Gunawan from Indonesia. Maybe, but I can't see Rodriguez or Brock from Australia. Or even Bob Hazel. Bob Hazel saw the speed of Dimachini firsthand, and he was blown away. So I don't think anything's going to change. And apologies to Rohan Kaur. Messed up his name in the first meet. It's not Roman, it's Rohan. Damn you, autocorrect.
Kaur leads Hazel on the inside. Gunawan is racing up on the outside, trying to catch him. But no damn chance. Oh, Kaur's through. The Dimachini just had too much pace for the Sierra.
Rohan Kaur is in his second championship race in a row, beating out Budi Gunawan, who managed to get a little bit more speed out of his Sierra. That seems to be the big challenge. It's Sierra versus Dimachini. They've got a good rivalry going already. We go to race 5, and we got a couple of Sierras going up against Dimachini of Adam Magat of Malaysia. He pulled in a second in the preliminaries last meet, as did Arush Patil of India in his 87 Sierra. Philippe Barbosa could only manage a fourth, so if he can't beat this Dimachini, which he had a go last week, perhaps Patil can. I'm thinking maybe Patil can. But we got one more car I think is going to be a contender. That's the Copo Corvette of Oscar Mayer. He had a second in the preliminaries. He's pretty quick. Yes, these Copo Corvettes have got quite some toe to them. So yes, the Sierra in lane 3. Arush Patil, favourite. But watch Adam Magat and the Copo. Sorry, I forgot to mention Dinh Phan of Vietnam in the 84 Audi. Now, it was a good reason. He ran dead last. Well, he should have run 6th out of a 5-car race, because I'm sure Daylight beat him as well. He was that darn slow. Can his mechanics, his team, turn that around for him today? Let's find out.
Good drop to Meyer. He leads onto the flat on the inside. Patil and Magat are cruising up after him. Have a look at Patil. Patil past him. Past Meyer. What a burst of speed up the middle. That was a great run by the Sierra.
Arush Patil in the red Sierra was darn quick, but Oscar Mayer in the Copo Corvette was right on his hammer. It was Daylight third, because poor old Adam Magat in the Dimachini just couldn't get there. And the other Sierra, Philippe Barbosa, came in last. So the mechanics for Dinh Phan did a little bit of work and got him up a place into 4th from 5th. So that's good news for them. We've got the championship race. 3 finalists from the last meet. Rohan Kaur and his red Dimachini. John Winslow, the Australian, in the Alfa Romeo. And Harif Santoso from Indonesia in his 90 Audi. 3 very quick cars. But I'm telling you, we got another quick car here in the Dimachini of Carlos Cruz of Mexico. Ooh, I can't wait to see him go up against Rohan Kaur. And the only Sierra to make it, Arush Patil. Can he take on his countryman and beat him? There'll be a bit of rivalry there, both being from India, and Sierra versus Dimachini. But the favorite is Rohan Kaur to take it 2 in a row. Let's find out for certain who's going to be winner of Meet 2.
Kaur and Patil nose to nose on the inside. Cruz nudge past Santoso on the outside. Kaur's drop right back. It's going to be close. Whoa, it's the Mexican. Carlos Cruz steals victory. What a run.